I am going to be straight up honest with you. I had a look at how much empties I had, how many empties I had. Terrible English there, Laura. And I stared at it all. And I thought to myself, I can't do this. But I can do this. I'm 40 years of age. I can bloody well do most things. No, not most things. Some things. Let me just give you a visual. I have separated things off into categories. So this is body care, fake tan, hand care. And in here I have lip balms, makeup, and this is all like facial skincare. Do you know what? I want to clip this on. There's been lots of men in my comments lately. Of course it's men. Being like, clip the microphone. Oh, that looks ridiculous. Does the audio even sound alright? Who cares? Does it look like I give a fuck what I look like today? Obviously fucking not. Let's start with hair care, I suppose. I have been brand but not range loyal since 2018. Kevin Murphy brought me to London on a press trip. What a time to be alive. And at that stage I was having lots of scalp trouble, like sensitive scalp, and the woman there, I think her name was Joanne, she told me to try the Hydrate Me range, which I stuck with for like 5 or 6 years after that. Love the Hydrate Me, and there's always a couple of those in my empties. So that you could say is like my main shampoo. She also suggested every so often to do like a detox or clarifying wash, and for that I would use the Maxi Wash. So Maxi Wash and Hydrate Me were my ride or dies for a long time. And then in PR last year, I think I was sent the Blow Dry range. So here's the wash and rinse. And honestly, I was like, so loyal to Hydrate Me, I thought I might give these away, but then I ran out one day and I had desperately needed to wash my hair, so I gave these a shot, and now I'm fully converted to these. These are obviously more of like a styling, how do I put this? These are more of like for someone who styles their hair a lot, and I don't, I just blow dry my hair, but my scalp really, really enjoys this range and doesn't kick off. That's a win. For the longest time, I was able to get the Big Daddy Hydrate Me wash, and I think it was a price mistake on their system. It's twice the amount as this, but I think it was maybe €1 or €2 more expensive, but that is gone now. So I exploited it while I could, but it's gone now. So I think that's hair care. Oh, the Kevin Murphy Young Again oil. I've been using this for about 8 years now as well, and I love it. I think if you have very fine or limp hair, or hair that like gets weighed down easily, maybe not for you, but for those of us with thicker hair that can take a bit of weight, I really love that. This is probably my 5th or 6th bottle. Love it. Expensive though, but worth it. The Luna conditioner. So the same distribution company has both brands. So in my head, I was like, this is going to be as good as, and it's not even that it's bad, it just is not suited to my hair. And this is only the conditioner. I found it left like a residue on my hair, and I have thick hair that can take a bit of, it can take a bit of weight. So I would imagine this would leave people with thin or fine hair like really like what's the word, like limp. So this wasn't great for me. Wouldn't buy again. It is what it is. Let's talk about fake tans. So I have 4 here. I have the Bondi Sands self tanning foam in the 1 Hour Express. I did not like this at all. I felt like this looked really dirty on my skin. It didn't give me much of a color, and I found it really difficult to work with. Really, really tricky. And I've been tanning for 25 years. I've been tanning for 25 years. If I can't make a tan work, then it's probably not great. But yeah, I didn't like this at all, especially for the price. It's not cheap. I have Naked Glow Mousse. I really, really like this one. I like the tone of it. And you know the way we were always so afraid of orangey, well, there's a stigma that you don't want an orangey tan, but you do want your tan to have like a warmth to it. You don't want it to look too green. It all depends on your natural undertone, of course, but I find this one looks the nicest on me, and it's not super expensive. You can usually get it for €20, maybe a little bit less with a discount code, and it's an Irish brand and I really like it. This is the vegan tan. I don't know where the pump has gone off the top. I must have transferred it to a different product, and this is in the ultra dark. I don't love an ultra dark tan anymore, but ironically this isn't super dark on me. I also found the wear off to be a bit funny, tiger bread situation vibes. An okay tan, but I probably wouldn't buy that again. Last tan, I think, the Tanologist Express Mousse. I actually really enjoyed this. I found it looked really, really natural. So I would put on a layer, wait for about 2 hours, then rinse off with just water, and then the tan would develop then for like 8 hours afterwards. And I felt it looked very, very natural. Quite expensive for what it was. I think it was a 25 or €26. And I feel like in this day and age, in this economy, a phenomenal tan can be gotten for less than €10. So I kind of struggle to spend nearly 30 on a tan when you can get one that looks and behaves just as well for a lot less. Do you know what I mean? Or am I being miserable? I have 11,000 hand creams here. I don't know what it is. Is it me as I get older? I don't know. After I've washed my hands, I cannot tolerate the feeling of that freshly washed, dry skin feeling. I have to put something on my hands afterwards. So I always have to have hand cream. So I have like I have a few from Aldi. I find these ones kind of greasy, but I find at nighttime they're nice because they're a bit heavier duty. This one almost goes on like a thick Vaseline style balm. Didn't like this one at all. This is one from Lidl. It's the anti-aging one. I cut open a lot of my products. That one was nice, and I've completely converted to the Lidl version of L'Occitane. I really like this one. I use it in the morning time and in the evening time, but not during the day. It's a little bit heavy duty for during the day, but I find when I use this religiously, my skin on my hands is really nice and hydrated. Body care. So I have a scrub, I have a body wash. I have loads of body washes here from the Body Shop. They're all grand. Look, when it comes to shower gels and body washes, they're all grand. They all clean you. The only thing is I've completely switched over to Alu now for my body wash. Irish business, really, really nice ingredients. It has glycolic actives in it, and I just really trust them with the skin on my body. And it is what it is. Speaking of Alu, there's the body lotion. This is my third bottle to go through. Classic Laura, I always cut them open and there's always loads left in it. Love everything about this brand, truly. The Inky List Glycolic Acid Toner, you might be thinking, why is this in with the body care category? It's because I was trying to use this on my body acne that I've been battling for like years. It did help a little, but it's the Alu Cleanse body wash that really just sorted out for me. This did okay though. What I did find it great for was putting a little bit under my arms, and effectively I could skip deodorant after that. What is that about? I'm obsessed with the packaging of the hand body lotion. Look at that. It's that like really soft touch. Really, really nice. Love the product, but I absolutely flew through it. It feels like there'd be quite a substantial amount in this. I found that I went through it really, really quickly, and there's no way to get the last bit out. So there's definitely lotion in there. You can actually see it, but how do you get it out? Like there's no way to get the packaging open aside from hacking it open with a bread knife, which I'm not gonna do. You know? I think that's kind of it for body care. I have some lotions and potions, but honestly, that's boring. So that can be body and hair care done. Okay, let's talk about lip balms. I've so many of them here. I have found my holy grail. I have about 20 of them here. It's the Essence Super Peptide Glossy Lip Treatment. Becoming hard to find, so my spider senses are tingling. Essence, if you're watching, your days are numbered. But if you discontinue my favorite lip balm, I won't be happy. Really, really love it. It's just a fab treatment, especially for the price. Is it like €4, $4.50 or something like that? Love. And hopefully will never be without. The Sculpted by Amy Beauty Balm. There's no point in me even showing you this because look how wrecked the packaging is. This was my favourite up until the Essence. So it's quite good, but not as good as the Essence one. Wild Lip Balm. They've sold out to Unilever, so they are no longer in my good books, and the lip balm honestly was shite. By the way, what deodorant are we all using now that Wild have gone over to the dark side? Another peptide from Essence. The Dr. Paw Overnight Lip Mask. This is okay, but not as good, just not as good as the Essence one. PS Pro from Penny's Lip Balm. This was okay, but not very nourishing. It gave a shine to the lips, but within 10 minutes it was gone. Another peptide from Essence. Another beauty balm. Body Shop lip balm. I think these are crap. Another lip balm from Body Shop. Shite. Right, let's do makeup. I don't have a huge amount. Mascara, the Catrice Glam and Doll Curl and Volume. I've been using this for probably 10 years now. I'm using a different Catrice one at the moment, and that's nearly done. But I would repurchase this one literally forever and ever. Eyebrows. I have a few eyebrow products here. This is the Catrice All-in-One Brow Perfector. I liked it, but I found I went through it very, very quickly. It was also a little bit thick on the end. It also broke in half, but that could be my problem. But it was a nice product. I just went through it very quickly. Speaking of brow products, I also really liked the Brow Sketch from the Penny's makeup range. Again, with these retractable brow pencils, we all fly through them really quickly, don't we? Don't we? Don't we? And it's so hard to know how much you have left because you don't know until you're literally out of it. I've since switched to a Catrice one. You can kind of not tell, but I do have warm hair, so I need to go for a little bit more of a warmer brown, and I like it. But honestly, I don't really give a shit about brow pencils. Do you know what I mean, Jelly Bean? This is the Body Shop foundation, the Fresh Nude. It's absolutely terrible. I wanted to dump it. I was so close to dumping it, which will tell you how bad it is. But I powered through and I managed to finish it up. But I'm so glad to be back to a good foundation because this was so shit. The Catrice Skin Glaze Hydrating Serum Primer. This is really nice. I have another bottle on the go right now. It really helped with this foundation. If you have a foundation that you hate, try popping on a few drops of this beforehand, and I find it just makes everything gel and marry a little bit better on your skin. I like it. Concealer, this is the Sosu Wake Up Wand. This was nice. I found this behaved well under my eyes as I'm getting closer and closer to the big 4-0. I definitely find I can tolerate less under my eyes. The more concealer I put on under my eyes, the more bunching there is, and it just does nothing for anyone. But I found this behaved quite well. The Sculpted by Amy Shape and Set Brow Pencil and Fixing Gel, too thick and too expensive. Sorry. Can you tell Sadie got at this back in her puppyhood era? This is the Soap and Glory Sexy Mother Pucker Gloss in the shade Candy Queen. Every single time I've been asked if I've had a little sneaky mel put in my lip, I've been wearing this lip gloss. It's really, really nice. It's not like hardcore tingling, but it's definitely medium to hardcore tingling. I do like it though, and people have asked me if I've had filler done when I've been wearing this, so it does actually work. And this is the Essence Make Me Brow Brow Gel. I don't know when I finished this. It must have been over a year ago. There's the little applicator there, nice and small. I don't remember, sorry. Skincare. I got too overwhelmed, so it's going to be in a part 2. Okay.